Hi guys, welcome back to my studio. Today I'm going to be doing a practical, or not a practical, functional art project. Haven't done one in a while. So I found this at Walmart. It is a Lazy Susan. I think I need to loosen it up a little bit. It doesn't spin very well. But it was $12 and it was Better Homes and Gardens. And what it is you put the sticks in and then it's a tray. So you've got the top and the bottom, and then it spins around. So something to put on your kitchen counter. So what I'm going to be doing today is just a quick little video, and then I'll show you what it looks like when I get it finished and resined and everything. But on this inside part here, I'm going to be doing a flip cup. And I want just flip cup with cells. I'm using my favorite colors that I know go well together. And so let's get started on that. I'm not going to need a big cup of paint. And I'm going to do two separate ones because I want to keep them clean. Once you start pouring out of or once you flip a cup, you don't want to mess with that paint again. So, well, you want to flip everything that's out of there anyway. So I have Pebeo Studios green blue iridescent, and I have put in 2 drops of the Spot On Treadmill silicone. I'm just going to mix that up a little bit. The more you stir your cups with silicone, the smaller your cells. So you don't want to do too much mixing. And I've got a little bit of a mound. So this is my Cobalt Metallic by Arteza. And then I've got white, I've got burnt umber, I have Arteza gold. So those are going to be my 5 colors I'm going to use. And I'm not sure yet if I'm painting the outside of this. So I'm going to try my best to keep it clean because I'm not sure if I want to keep the wood. I didn't want to have to tape it off because that would really be a pain to tape all that off. So I'm just going to try and be careful with it. I can always clean it with alcohol if I get some on the edges. All right, so I'm going to start off my flip cup with some white. A pretty good amount of white because I want that to really show up. Then I'm going to go in with my Pebeo green blue iridescent. And I'm going to go in with some burnt umber, some of the gold, some of the cobalt metallic, and I'm just going to drizzle a little bit of this white on top of that. Because I want that white to hit first. Okay, let's see what we got. I filled up that little cup. I think those are 5-ounce cups, and I filled it up about a little bit more than halfway. So this will be a good experiment. I think this second one, surface area, is a little bit bigger. So we'll see how this one spreads out and whether I need to add more. And I am going to be torching this. I only put silicone into the 2 blues. So I don't normally have silicone in my bottles. So if I want to add silicone, I have to put it in a cup and add it and stir it. So, and I'm not crazy about cell overload. I like there to be some calm space too. So I usually only put it in a few colors. I don't put it in every color. Okay. That looks pretty. That cup looks pretty. Can you see in there? I love the cups afterwards. I got my white that I wanted. Got some cool cells going on. Grab a paper towel because I want my hands to be very clean when I pick that up to tilt it. Okay, fingers crossed. Let's hope we have enough. I'm going to tilt it out to move it around a little bit, and then I'm going to torch it, and then I'm going to finish moving, because I want to have a little bit of room to stretch those sails out. And I'm figuring if this isn't enough paint, which I'm wondering now, I'm going to add a little bit of white to the outside. I was going to say I can always add white, but I am adding white, so. You don't want to have too much paint around the edges because you want it to dry nice. Sorry about my sniffling today. I have some allergies going on. Okay, and I'm just going to slowly move it around. I don't want the cells to get all wobbly, so I'm going to give it a torch. And then let's continue moving over to this edge. I'm just going to keep going around the circle till I get it all filled in. And I'm just going up to those edges. I'm not crazy about all of these brown cells in here. So I like the rest of it. I just am not sure about all of that going on there. So I'm going to have to think about what I want to do with that. All right, maybe not put so much of the brown in on the second one. That one's going to be my bottom one, so this one will be my, but that was a good amount of paint. It went all the way to the edges, and I don't think it's going to be too much in the center. I might add some of the cobalt and the Pebeo in there and swirl that around maybe a little bit. I don't know. Let's do the second cup. I think we're okay. I want to check the depth a little bit before I do the second cup. Yeah, we're okay. There's just, if you want to check depth, just use your skewer. And there's like barely any on there in the middle, so I think we'll be okay. All right, so second cup, same thing. I'm going to layer it exactly the same way, except I'm going to put less of the brown in. And remember, this one's a little bit bigger, so I'm going to put a little bit more paint in. Okay. Can you guys see that? Okay. Bit of the brown. Some of the gold. Put a little bit more of the Pebeo in there. And then some of the white on top. Okay. I think I'm going to put down just a little bit of the white as a puddle this time. It's the first time I've done one of these, so we'll see. I may change some things on the next go round, but and there's bubbles still in this one, but I prefer not to torch again because I don't want there to be cell mania again. There's already, for me, too much cell action going on, but that one definitely has more white in it. Just going to let that one spread out a little bit. I don't know, can you see what I'm doing over here? I'm just adding some of the Pebeo to some of these cells and the metallic cobalt. And I'm just going to modify a little bit with my skewer. Run it through. Yeah, that's much prettier. Much better. Let's give it a little twirl down here. You can always go in and modify if you don't like something. There's nothing that says you have to leave it that way. All right, get my hands clean. Oh, that's really pretty now. Yeah, I really like it now. All right, let's move this around a little bit. I'm a little concerned now because none of the brown is showing up in this one, but I'm hoping when I torch it, we'll get some of the brown. Just going to move it around a little bit to begin with. All right, and then back to the center, and let's give it a torch. Torch first and then wait, because if you keep torching, again, you're going to have cell mania. If you let it torch and then let the cells grow, because they will, as you can see. And I'm just going to slowly go over to my edges, let them touch. Okay, now I'm tempted to wash that other one off. That's what I meant by, well, see what happens. Because I think I like this one better. It was a perfect amount of paint, I think. We'll see when it dries. Yeah, that one's really pretty. They kind of go together, but this one is just different. It's not going to be cohesive enough to leave it the way it is. Although I do like that one. See if I can get some more cells to come up in this one, and then I'll have to make a decision. I wish you guys could tell me what to do. Which one do you like better? Well, that just really sucks because I like them both. Just moving it around a little bit to get some of those cells to open up a little bit more. Okay. Yeah, I really like this one better. I do. I like the cells in it better. Let me give you a close-up. I just like it's kind of watery and ocean feeling, and yeah, I just love all the cells going on. And remember, there's some gold in there, so when that dries, where you see the little gold rings, it's going to be really sparkly, really pretty. Okay, so I'm going to pause, you guys. I'm going to go wash this one off, and we're going to try it again on the first one. Okay, I'm back. I just scraped it off into my, I have a bucket under my table that has water and soap in it, and I just scraped it off into there, and then I took it out to my sink. Not a good idea just to dump a whole bunch of acrylic paint down your sink. So once I got the majority of it off, took it out, washed it off, it's fine. It's good. I think they have some sort of finish on this already, so don't have to worry too much about it. All right, so let's go again with this one. So white. And then the Pebeo. A little bit of brown. Some gold. The metallic cobalt. And then I think we did a little bit more of the green. I don't need as much in this cup, so I'm trying to do less. And then we did a little bit of white on top. And then we did a little puddle of white. All right, here we go. I have so far managed not to get this on any of the wood. which is amazing. But I wanted to show you the first one close up. Very pretty. So I've got some more cells are popping up. I'm getting some other colors through the other cells. So I'll be really happy with that one when it dries. Okay. Let's pull this. Perfect. Give it a little torch. This is going to be the bottom part, so let's give it a stretch. Yeah, this is going to match the other one much better. Remember, when you're pouring into something like this, you don't have anywhere to go with the paint. You're not tilting it off, so you have to be very aware of how much paint you put in here. These are going to look really cool when I get them resined. And I use the Stone Coat Countertops resin, so you can put anything you want on these. They are food safe, and you know, just wipe them down easily. Anything hot can go on them. This would make a really pretty cake stand to put cupcakes and little cakes on. Oh yeah, that one's really pretty. It's coming out very nice. It'll match the other one good. I was thinking about using some, recycling some of my canvases for this, which you could do also. So you could cut up an old canvas and recycle it. But I decided I'd rather pour in it and see what I get. Because you'd have to have a pretty good size canvas to get 2 of these size circles out of it. So very pretty. I'm very happy. They came out good. Let's see if we can get a few more cells coming up. All right, guys, I will bring you down for a close-up. I'm going to turn the camera off and get my gloves off so I don't get any paint on these. I've done very, very well so far. I got to get them over to the drying rack so that they dry nice and flat. So let me turn the camera off and I'll bring you in for a close-up. Okay, here's a close-up for you. I love that treadmill silicone. I was using another silicone and I liked it, but the treadmill just gives you these really cool, nice round cells. And you get, you know, cells within cells. And I think it more so than the other one. All right, and then this is the one that's over here drying. I've got lots of glare, sorry about that. So leave me a comment in the description or in the comments below and let me know what you think as far as leave it the natural wood, or should I paint it white? We'll see what you guys think. I think either one would look really pretty, but it'll be a hard decision for me to make. And the other thing too is if I leave it natural wood, then I don't have to varnish or anything. It's already varnished. If I do white, I'm going to have to paint it, and then I'm going to have to varnish it. So maybe no, maybe I won't do white. Unless you guys just overwhelmingly think I should do white. All right, so let me know. I will see you guys next week. Please like, share, and subscribe if you like this video. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. And for all of my loyal, very loyal people who watch my channel, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. It's been a really hard few months for me. We're going to put Daisy down tomorrow, so that's going to be really hard. But you guys are helping me get through it, and I thank you so much. And painting helps me get through it. It's definitely good for grief. So you guys take care. Have a good week. I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.